Hello, I'm Paige with Front Page Events, and I'm here to share 10 things to do now that you're engaged. Little message from me, congratulations. This is a huge deal. All right, so first thing, call your family, get excited. Mom, I'm engaged. Yes, it's a necessity, okay? She probably helped with picking out the ring, if not, giving her blessings. So the least you can do, call your mom, call his mom, call their mom, anybody, friends, family, you need to tell them, especially grandma and grandpa who don't have social media. They'll never know and they'll be very confused when they get the invitation in the mail. So call them. Next, take a selfie. Maybe step 1.5, get a manicure if you don't already have a manicure. Not everybody is ready on deck every single day. I'm definitely not right now. So step 1, call your family. Step 1.5, get a manicure. Step 2, take your ring selfie. Share it on social media. That's when you can electronically shout it from the moontops, the rooftops. No moontops, that's impossible and non-existent. So after you do that, celebrate it. Invite your family over, have a cupcake, pop some champagne, just have fun. And after you do that, this one, number 4, very important, get it insured. You can extend a policy, on your homeowner's insurance, your car insurance, your health, and I don't think your health insurance, any of your other insurance policies, you can do an extension and add your ring. But it is so important. You don't want to, add it to the heart of the ocean with the Titanic's gem, in some sort of crazy, terrible mishap, But anyways, tangent over. After that, just take a break. Enjoy being engaged. Being a fiance is a fleeting moment. You go from being boyfriend and girlfriend for however many years to, after getting married to being married for the rest of your life. Fiance is that moment in between that is just super exciting that we don't really, get to acknowledge too often. So get those subscription boxes and enjoy, those fiance shirts and tumblers and pens and all the things. Have fun with it. But yeah, once you get into the wedding planning nitty gritty, that's gonna be long forgotten. So take a moment, enjoy being fiance. When selecting a date for the wedding, you should probably take into consideration a few things. Do you have a lot of out-of-town guests? If you do, you might want to pick a date not during a weekday, because although weekday weddings are less expensive, your out-of-town guests might not be able to leave for work. And like a long weekend, that way they have the day before and the day after off, so that they could make a little trip of it and not have to worry about taking time off. Something else to consider when picking your date, what are you gonna wear? Do you want to wear a strapless dress? Do you want to wear a big poofy dress? Do you want your men to be in suits? If you do, you might want to pick, a date that's in a cooler climate or a cooler time. That way they're not melting. The last thing to consider when picking a date is if you have your heart set on a certain season, if it's considered the off season or even the peak season, the cost could fluctuate. So select a couple dates, that way, you're not dealing with severe weather or, getting your date taken by someone else who, booked years in advance. It does happen. We've all seen the movie. This one, I know, it's like the least exciting of all the steps, and I'm really sorry, but it is so important. Because you can't have a wedding without knowing how much you're going to spend on the wedding. Because, the worst thing you can do to yourself is have this grandiose idea, but having a very small budget. So have the adult conversation, bring in your fiance. Yeah, that guy, that person that gave you the ring. Yeah, you need to talk with them. Bring in your parents, bring in their parents. determine who wants to contribute, who can contribute, and how much. Once you have that figured out, then you can move on with the rest of the planning. But you can't do anything else without the budget. And I know you've kind of picked your date with locations in mind. You've not really nailed down the location because you didn't have the budget. So this one is very important to move forward in any sort of way. This is the I'm gonna asterisk and bold and lots of flashy things to kind of point this one out. Budget is necessary. Who is going to be attending? So who are you inviting? You definitely want to make sure that you have your parents and family and friends from college that you haven't spoken to, but you've always said that you would. You know, your budget kind of dictates that. But your guest list is the next thing on your the next two things, it's kind of, you can go one or the other, you know, the chicken or the egg, first or last. But I would say pick your planner, because really you can, once you have your planner, then you can go to the venue and, you know, they help you find everything else. If you find that you can't afford the planner for the whole time, you know, you can hire them on for, you know, just day of coordination. I have myself multiple packages that fit your budget. But I recommend a planner. No, and it's not just because I am a planner. Get a planner because we can help. We can help keep you within your budget. We can help you save money. We can help with time. Planning a wedding is about 250 hours. And if you have another job and you're not a full-time planner like I am, 250 hours is another job on top of a job that you already have. And then, you know, there goes all your hopes and dreams of being a fiance. So you just go straight from working to married and you're just like, where did the fiance thing go? What happened? I didn't, yeah. So hire a planner, because most of the vendors that I work with offer a discount. So I can help you save money and time and the stress and the therapy, which costs more money. If you've got your heart set on a certain venue, but it's not within your budget, or they don't have your date available, or whatever the factor is, your planner can help you find another venue that's very similar, that would fit your budget, does have these other check boxes, you know, marked on your list. Those are the 10 things that you do now that you're engaged. Then you're married.